Welcome to a special report of On the Ball Report. As the saying goes, OTB Report has become of age covering Philippine football, as the Central Visayas Football Association invited OTB to their CVFA Assembly 2023, which was held recently at the Sacred Heart Center in Cebu, honoring member clubs, stakeholders, and of course player awards. Hosting this event is the president along with the board members Rodney Orel, with a surprise guest from Manila, the president of the Philippines Football Federation and council member of FIFA, Mariano V. Arrenta Jr. We had the opportunity to interview him, and this is what he had to say about when I questioned, have you ever played the game? Have you played the game?
Yes, I played for the national team before. From 1975 to 1984.
Wow. So President, what position?
When I started the Philippine team, I played striker. But after that, because we needed some defense. The coach told me, you better be the defense because you're tall. So I played center defender.
Right.
Yeah.
You, as the president, lead the FIFA, which is the governing World Cup body. Well, I say cup, that's a 40-year slip, but FIFA is the world governing body. With the women's national team doing exceptionally well there, we as the media parents who will need more contact. We're struggling to get contacts to interview players, to interview their coaches.
Well, our coaches are not here because they're in Australia. But I can, give you the name of the person in the PFF, Philippine Football Federation, who handles our media there, and he's the one arranging for the interviews for the coaches, for the players. It's a pity because last Tuesday we had the launching of our team kit for the Women's World Cup, sponsored by Adidas. Most of the players were there. But anyway, I'll give you the name of the person so that he can contact you. His name is Ralph Tupas. He's a media of the Philippine football, and he joins our women's team everywhere they go, for the friendlies. So he can schedule you probably an interview with the coach or the players.
I've got to say this to you. It's great having you in Cebu. I can tell you, my producer calls me every time. He goes, "Do you think the president is coming into town?" I go, "Which president?" Because there's only one president when it comes to football.
Yes, of course. But with FIFA, I have been fortunate enough to be elected to the FIFA Council as one of the representatives of Asia in the FIFA Council. We call it the FIFA Council now. It used to be the executive committee, but after the scandal in 2015, they changed it to FIFA Council. So I came in 2017, elected, and I got re-elected this February for another 4-year term. So I'm fortunate that I'm in FIFA and I can look at all the programs that I needed for the Philippines.
I think the word we're looking for is influence.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
It's a pleasure. We've got to talk again. So we'll listen once again. We're going to go inside to finish off talking to other people. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you. We posed the question, lack of media attention of the Philippines women's national team, which qualified for FIFA's World Cup in July. A big event for the women's. And it's held in Australia and New Zealand. Well, you know what? Just a thought, the bigger the development of Philippine football, it should represent more funding from the world governing body, FIFA. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But, you know what? I had the opportunity to say it's credit to parents, coaches and players for their commitments. To question about the women's development. I'm a big fan of the women's development, especially President Marino, excuse my French there, in the sense that On the Ball Report did a story on this some months ago when you had the privilege of them making the World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. We got 17,000 hits. We were just amazed. Now, we followed up with other stories. So, I would love your support and your power to interview coaches of the team, players. I'd also like to thank Nimrod, been a big supporter, and the president is Rodney, of course, and Rodney's been a big supporter. Ladies and gentlemen and coaches, I've been there, done it many, many years ago. I have a son who's now with the USA Soccer Federation, and he's producing 14, 16 and 18-year-olds to the Olympic programs and to the national team. Keep the good work up. Make sure that your missus supports you, because I know you take a lot of time and a lot of money out of your pockets there. So please, keep it up. Well done. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Pete Irvin, and of course covering Philippine football and international news for the love of the game. This has been brought to you by Sun Sports and Bad Beat Sportswear. Share, like, subscribe and ring the bell for news, interviews, breaking stories. Thanks for watching On the Ball Report.